Alright, you guys, a little update from yesterday. Never say because I'm wearing the same shirt, but whatever. Van life. We built Tamara out a full new bed. So now she has like 3 kind of cubby pockets and her battery set up down in there. This bed is a lot more secure than her other one. She's actually taken apart her rickety one that we had just temporarily built in there. And even for the top here, this is just so that she can sleep on it for now. Eventually she's gonna get a piece of plywood with a piano hinge so that she can lift this up and then be able to get it underneath. But for right now, that's gonna be awesome. It's a lot more sturdy than the old one. And it's not even tied into the floor. We just grabbed it from the wall here on wooden braces and then one screw right here. We've got L brackets. And I also want to mention that this is all repurposed wood from that job she had working on those stage things when they took all the stages apart. This is the leftover wood from that they were just gonna throw away. So good job at recycling, girl. What you got there? Girl. Okay, so with these 2 hose clamps and this little elbow, we're gonna be able to cut out her rear heater that you guys seen in the last video. So we're gonna go and try and do that today because her diesel heater gets here on
Friday.
Yeah, so we're gonna be installing that soon, and we're gonna get to pulling this factory heater out because honestly, I'm starting to think that that's why your van's overheating, is doing the airlock thing, because it doesn't seem like there's much fluid back into that rear heater. So we're gonna pull it out and see if there's any fluid even getting back there, and if there's not, that might be her whole issue on why she's overheating sometimes, because it's sporadic. Sometimes it'll overheat and sometimes it won't. So we're gonna check that out. Nice lighting in here. Alright, you guys. So I actually had to come back and switch out the elbow piece because it was just a little bit too small. So this one's a 3/4. The other one was a 1/2 inch. And when I lined it up with her hose, like I said, it was just a little bit too small. So we're gonna switch it out for this one and get right at it. Alright, you guys. So we're here working on Tamara's van on the side street, just behind Crappy Tire, in case we need any parts we can run back in. Just like when we had to swap out the little elbow hose for a different size. But right now we just pulled out that piece from her rear heater. So this guy, I just pulled it away because he was in the way. That's the clamps that it had. I'm gonna go underneath and show you guys exactly what we did there by where we put the elbow. But I think removing that rear heater is gonna make the world of difference. I believe that it was vapor locking because it wasn't getting any circulation really back to her rear heater. So I think that was kind of like a big air bubble just creating a vacuum, or a vapor lock, sorry. Oh, wow. So yeah, now that we're done all of that, I'm gonna show you guys the piece that I put in. We're gonna leave her factory heater in for right now. Her diesel heater gets here Friday. So we're going to be pulling it out then so that she's not left with kind of a gaping hole in her floor from removing that heater. And we'll just swap it out all at the same time. And when we pull that heater out, we're actually gonna pull all the lines from underneath the van. For right now, I just kind of left them. So now that we've got that looped in to circulation, we're going to be popping her radiator cap off and then letting any air bubble that is in there still come back out and top it up as it needs. But I'll show you guys exactly what we did under here. And I didn't film much of it because it's a really tight space. You guys will see. Alrighty, so there's the piece that we put in. We just looped right here with right here. And that line used to go here, and that guy used to go to the one that I broke off right here. And yeah, we just looped those guys so that they could keep the circulation going and cut out the rear heater altogether. And when we come back to remove the factory rear heater from the floor, that's when we'll pull these lines all out. because they go all the way along the floor and up over the transmission to the driver's side up to the rear heater. And that's a bit of lines to pull out. So for right now, she's gonna top it up her radiator with some water. Not recommend it for Canada, but she's going for a radiator flush here soon, so they'll be able to get her all freshened up with some new radiator fluid. For right now, water will do. Cross our fingers for no leaks. It's all fired up. Everything's all topped up. And no leaks. We're all good here. I'm also noticing that her balancer pulley has a little wiggle in it. And Ruth has a similar issue with her van. So Ruth, if you're watching this, this is exactly what you're looking at for your van. See a little wiggle in it? Also, one day we're going to remove this clutch fan because they're just death wheels with 2 electric radiator fans. It's a lot safer and they just pull more air in my opinion. Alright, she's been idle in the van for a bit. Let's go check in with her. Everything all good? Yeah. Yeah? Temp's not coming up or nothing like that?
No.
Staying normal? Awesome. So I think that fixed it. So she's probably still gonna go for a little radiator flush anyway, just because, you know, peace of mind. But I think that was a good job done today. Now Friday we can remove her rear heater, the factory whole thing, pull the lines out, and install that diesel heater for her. That's gonna be a good day. Look at that moon, you guys. It looks like it's on fire. But I think it's actually like that from the smoke covering Calgary and coming from all around the areas. A little bit of a short video today, but I hope you all enjoyed. And remember everybody, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. See you all in the next one.
Style is the answer to everything.
That's all, folks. See you in the next one.